Hey guys, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 cast. Today's game is going to be over Hawk, the blue human player versus the purple undead player that is going to be DHK Fly right on this map known to be Amazonia. And then we're going for the standard DK opening. Human player going for the standard human build. Nothing very much special that I can describe in this game. And lately as you can see, the resolution I've changed back to 800 by 600. Well, I do believe it's a lot less laggier than that, and I do believe that it's a pretty well fair enough quality for you guys to watch. And right now the undead are actually dropping these buildings out to the outer opening of his base. Most undead player do tend to do this over the gold mine to like block away their gold line and be able to save it from any kind of early harassment or even late game harassment over the acolytes, as if these acolytes die during the upgrade process of the necropolis, the end player can be very much in problems. Anyway, the acolyte going towards the enemy base gonna be what the Neanderthal right now needs to do. What he is actually doing is that going towards the enemy base and see what the human player is cooking, which hero might he be going for, as many human players opt to go for the MK against the other player, while this player is actually going for Archmage. As you can see, here comes a scout tower, a footman coming out. Footman gonna be chasing up the acolyte a little, and the undead player just chose the DK, the very common choice. Gonna be getting the rod of necromancy and charging over the enemy base soon enough, or might even go for the creep by after killing one of those critter things. And there's a good micro there by the undead player. He actually lured those creeps, got them over the footman, made him retreat back, and managed to escape. That's very classic escape there by the undead player. And right now Jung are going for the orange cam, not wasting any other kind of time trying to chase off that acolyte. That is the smarter choice, and they're actually very not very common to see this static shield over the archmage. And see, and like the archmage is done creeping, and the human player actually opted to kill his own water elemental over there. Many players do this to their own units if they're pretty weak, and the under player, and that's a very good choice if you ask me, because the under player could have just charged over that death coil and killed it anytime he wanted to. And right now the undead player getting ready for some early harassment over here. I just hope it's not lagging over here. ZD server is just not showing me the lags anymore. The newer version like works smooth for me, and the video comes in with all those lag problems. Anyways, please do give me some feedback if you need some see some better quality and all, or if this will do or not. And getting back into the game, the DK now just going a bit back and forth. Human like going for a very early expansion over here. The DK gonna be falling from behind. This is actually a pretty a good time for expanding, as the DK did not choose to go for something like mass ghouls, which could have avoided this expansion. And right now the human player is in the best position to expand right now. And the skeleton warriors field, one field is out which I did not mention, and here there's a lot of militias getting at low hit points. The fiend and those skeleton warriors being able to kill it. DK did manage to kill one or two workers over there. As you can see the experience bar going up. I guess it was one. And right now this footman charging over the blows over the fiend. Fiend taken out over there. Not good the micro there, but the ender player could have, well, he didn't have mana over there. I don't see where he used up all that death coil though. And now right now chase on the archmage. Archmage had pretty low hit points, and ender player does not have any coil over there. Neither has any boost of speed or the unholy aura, which will be boosting up his speed to follow up. And seems like the human player now just charging, just running away, leveled up over there because of the last creep kills, and will be able to expand fairly well over here. Well, he returns to the goblin shop, gonna be buying some good items from there. Probably gonna sell off this ring. It's one of the most well, the least usable item you can say. Not, I wouldn't say most useless or something like that. And right now footmen trying to take out the skeleton warrior. They're gonna be going down pretty soon, and the DK, I don't think so he gonna be regenerating the mana for another coil anytime soon, which is actually setting back him in the game. He seems to have used his coils over something that he should not have used. I wouldn't say that I'm perfectly right over there, but that's what seemed to have happened because he needs that mana over there, and he doesn't have enough of it. 65, I guess 65. Yes, 65 is the mana for one coil, and he will be able to launch one soon over something. But the thing is that he cannot kill it, and none of the units seem to be at that less of the hit points that they can be killed by one coil. Arcane Vault, a few towers, and the Town Hall coming up, and the human player will be able to expand very successfully over here without the undead player having to cause very much of a problem for him. Now the undead player going for another unusual choice. A spirit tower is not seen every day in an undead. Well, you can see in a Warcraft 3 game. Anyways, now the human player had to follow up that undead player. Undead player going to be escaping from the other side of those trees. Gonna get back to the expansion, and as the vault comes up ready, he's gonna be regenerating using that scroll of regeneration. And yeah, game gonna be a little stagnant for the while. Now what the undead player actually needs to do is get some more of these fiends, and that lich, yeah, there comes the lich. And now he does have all the units he needs right at the moment, and the human player coming over here for some harassment. Not very commonly see the human player actually going for harassment over the undead player, and the undead player not able to sweep over here even on this green camp. Footmen running around everywhere, and seems like the undead DK gonna be getting attacked a bit. There's a coil over the footmen, and the undead player now gonna be trying to creep out that camp, but these level 2 elementals are just looking so intimidating for the undead player. They can just like coming over there anytime, going back and forth, and gonna be taking out those things in 2 or 3 shots, those skeleton warriors in 2 or 3 shots. Now the DK getting on pretty low hit points. DK, there's also another coil with taking out another footman. Human player lost a fairly good amount of footmen in this battle, which is actually giving some advantage to the undead player, giving the extra experience. Although he has 2 heroes right now, would be able to level up very soon. There goes down a, and the element. I don't think he took out the elemental. Oh, did he? He did, I guess. He got the experience. Did get some good experience over there. There comes an obsidian statue. Gonna be healing the undead player a bit. Another ziggurat, and we probably are going to be seeing them destroyers pretty soon as the black shuttle comes up. And the human player going for a goblin shredder, not seen every day, but is a very useful unit to be getting lumber. If you get like one of this and 2 or 3 more workers, any of your race or the trees, you won't be needing anything more, by how I see it. What Warcraft 3 actually lacks at some points is like the ability to sell off your resources and get the other ones. Like you might have seen in some of the custom map the ability to sell off your gold and then get like sell off your wood and get gold and then and the vice versa, like buy wood, give your gold away. You might have seen those stuff. Anyways, the undeads are getting back over here, and they actually managed to take out that blacksmith which was coming up. Now going up the tower, these towers don't really stand much chance over against these fiends. However, the human player doesn't seem to be doesn't seem very interested. I don't see why he actually went till there. If you had an eye on over the minimap, you might have seen that the under player had attack and the human player was still moving toward the where he was actually going for with that zeppelin. And now he actually came back, turned location, actually turned direction and came back. The undead player now gonna be going for some tactical attacks for back and forth movements, and now going for the army directly, going for the elemental. Now the undead players need some mana over there. Australian statue obviously kind of healing, regenerating the mana, but these footmen are doing some good over here. One more footman down, and there goes the undead player. Now the human player actually retreat the forces towards the bottom location, getting the archway towards the right. And here comes the undead player once again over the tower, worker repairing constantly, and these footmen elementals going right after these fiends. The under player, I do believe I don't think he researched Burrow, but that would be very much useful for him in this kind of a battles, in these kind of battles. That what I can say. These Burrow, there I said he did research Burrow and that Burrow, and oh my, that's all veteran instincts. The human player, being the veteran, used the reveal from the goblin laboratory and just took out that fiend over there. And right now the under player people have lost one fiend. Well, that's like 3 footmen to one fiend. Oh, under player still having the upper hand in the trade, and the under player actually also managed to take out one worker with one tower. So he's still having some lead in this battle, and there goes down another footman. Under player now going for another worker, and the human player under constant high pressure over here as he did not. That's flying sheep. Flying sheep. Anyways, getting back to the game, the human player going for castle as you can see, as I just checked up over there. As the human player does not have any tier 2 units over here, just living over the footman, trying to save himself with the footman over here. MK here. MK gonna be charging a foot at Stronghold over the field, although it went pretty useless because of that death coil. And now the under player just took out all the footmen. Another, that was a death coil I believe, but I don't see how he casted it so soon. And right now the under player having the upper hand in the game, human player trying to survive over there with the two heroes, and there comes a few ivory towers. One thing I like to remind is that these ivory towers cost 40 gold right now. The new balance patch changes with 1.25 or 1.26 I guess. And here on the under player now going for the orange creep camp, and the human player seems to be like charging right over there where he is. And here comes, and the under player actually got those what and sentry wards, and sentry wards are going to be proving very useful for him. Human player just trying to harass over these two heroes over here. It won't be very useful, but it will be keeping the under player a little busy for until the human player recuperates. Human player going for Griffin Avery ready. A few spellbreakers coming up, and I do believe it will be Griffin Avery or it will be Griffin Riders. Don't think so. I don't think he will be going for Griffin Riders, as they will be completely useless against these destroyers when these obsidian statues become destroyer status. And one thing that I'd like to mention right now is that well, he is making a blacksmith. That does signify that he's going for Griffin Riders. Yes, the one thing that I wanted to mention here is that I found that the spellbreakers work a lot better when they have the +2 attack, the +2 upgrade attack upgrade for him, and it's not very much of a cost, and neither does it take very long time. If the human player can just build and this blacksmith anywhere at the back of his base and keep that 100 gold thing researching, and as you can see he does have a lot of gold here as well. Keep that 100 gold researching that attack, and he can actually get the spellbreakers to do a lot of more damage than what they do right now. And you can see the undead player just got a dark ranger. Dark ranger gonna be proving very useful over here, although I do believe a pitlot might have done a little better. Skeleton warriors at this point over the enemy kill unit, I don't think so. And you can see now the round tower went down, and a third hero by the human player as well. Third hero paladin, common choice for the human player. uh, and there goes down the paladin. Paladin went down because of that very bad mismatch. No, oh my, the human player actually got the back of the base of the undead player, main base of the undead player. Hey, wait a second, the undead player is also expanding over here. Human player now we will be trying to take out all the acolytes, and that's really gonna be advantaging the human player. The undead player needs to get back to his base, because even if he kills this expansion, even if he destroys the expansion, he will be losing the control, the constant flow of the gold mine from his main, which he did lose for a few seconds over there. And as you can see, the haunted gold mine for the expansion is not ready. That actually did keep him a little back at the gold, stagnant at the gold, as he did not receive any kind of gold for a few seconds, you can say, and that does affect the gameplay quite a lot. Here comes the human player once again. Human player, I don't see what he does have a huge load of resources, and there goes you can see the attack upgrade being researched. DK being targeted. DK gonna be losing some good mana over there. Potion of invulnerability being used. Abomination. The abomination needs to be targeted over there. I do believe he can take it out if he uses all the spells over it. Yeah, but at the same time, you also have to worry about the DK with that DK coil. DK does have enough mana for one more coil, just one more coil for a few seconds right now. It will be two after he gets a little more mana. And right now he's gonna be taking out the blacksmith, and blacksmith is gonna go down before this upgrade comes up. He needs that upgrade, and oh my, the Undertale backed out, and that actually he researched. It's complete. It's complete, and it's gonna be advantaging the human player quite a bit. And these, as you can see, the human player does not have many units that can attack those destroyers, and two heroes of the human player dying over there. The human player actually going for some charge. Oh my, he does have a good amount of spell breakers over there. That's one thing I did not catch up. And few more Griffin Riders coming up. Griffin Rider gonna be charging off those hammers over the under units. These spellbreakers needs like to take out all the mana from the undead hero, and a good amount of militia died over there. Yeah, what I was mentioning is that these spellbreakers need to take out all the mana from that DK and then like kill all the other units, as they can be killed easily if the DK is not to attack them with or not to coil them with that death coil, heal them with the death coil. And that flying sea sheep still like floating around while the undead player goes to work over the altar actually retraining the heroes, reviving, that is. Reviving won't be going on as yeah, he's forced to cancel over there. He's actually waiting, but it won't not gonna work. It won't be worth it, and there it goes. And right now the humans are going for the undead expansion, the undead player being the wise player, teleporting right over there. And right now the human player is in a very bad tight position, if you ask me. It's actually sandwiched between the undead base and the undead army, and right now he forced to retreat back because he will be losing more units than the undead player in this sort of battle. The only good outcome for this would be that he managed to drive away the undead player from his base. But well, another good outcome would be that he managed to kill an acolyte over there. Anyways, getting back onto the game. Now the undead player will be getting back to his base, gonna be recuperating a bit, getting some items. Gold mine is almost down over there. Human player gotta be going after the green camp right in front of him with the actually just going with the paladin over there, trying to level up the paladin. Paladin does need to get to level 2 to get that divine armor. And yeah, game a bit stagnant at the moment. Under now human player going for the orange camp at the goblin shop, while the undead player is going for, well, once again we're gonna be charging over the human expansion, I guess. The human expansion is all that he needs to attack at the moment, as the gold mine is almost over. And if he is successful in taking out the human expansion, the human will be having no gold supply and nothing. MK is out. MK gonna be causing a little problem, although the it's a very vast undead army. I don't think there is not much can hero there is much I can do. And there comes a good coil over the MK. He is forced to go back, and oh my, the coil, that coil just taken out the MK. That last death coil shot just took out the MK, while the human player is going for more creeping. As he is done creeping, he's gonna be going for the undead expansion, and both players are gonna be targeting each other's expansion. The player who TP's back on time will be able to save his base, but I don't think either of them would be doing it. Yeah, human player does have TV, and the undead player is opting to go for it. And the human player did manage to take out two of the acolytes, and the human player will be keeping back, trying to take out the acolyte. Two acolytes survived. I do believe there were four. Two of them died in front of me. One, well, if that was, well, let's just see the corpses. Two, yeah, there were two of them. Now the undead were going for that green camp, and this is the most, and this is actually the strongest melee creep you can find in the this kind of tile set, the granite golem, or the loader on summer, loader on village fall, also tile sets. You can find this one thing as the most hard to creep thing, and the undead TK. Oh god. And oh, Legion of Doom Horn, which is completely useless for him, as he already has the aura. As an undead player having the aura will just, and that item was completely useless for him, which he actually sold off. This is where actually the aura heroes get pushed back a bit when when their hero gets the item that of the aura which you already have. And right now it's good Stormbolt over the DK and going back a bit. AM and getting at low hit points and actually TPing towards the expansion. Yep, TPing toward the expansion. The undead player may just take out the main over here. There are some good amount of towers. He will be taking some time to kill it. Now what the human player actually can do is just tower up this expansion a bit more, as this is all he's got, and this is all that he is going to be keeping him alive in the game. He needs to build up more towers over there to defend it, and now just try to destroy his enemies gold supply. That is the expansion, and that's all the good use of staff is thanks to it over there. The humans are once again trying to get in. Ward of illusion being used with the paladin. I don't think the undead player actually lost any fiends. I do see that green blood over there. I do. I think one of it did die, and this game is just going a bit wild over here. And there's the undead player once again trying to nuke down the human units, and human player just has a 1 plus of that attack. That's why I did mention over there that 2 plus are much better. And he's once again going for just Griffin Riders. Griffin Riders are not bad units, but I don't think so that they can do very well against these fiends. Other units such as the Knight or something like that can do a little much better and can be matched a lot easily too. And right now the human player actually doing pretty well over here. You are going to be taking out the fiends inside those, which are like gold on the same. There are two fiends down, and the human player actually doing good. The other player lost a good amount of units. The other player forced to retreat back a bit. Lich, and if there was a good Stormbolt over the Lich, it would have died over there. Lich is actually a level 5, god almighty. And the Lich and TK at level 5, the human player has a very slim chance of survival in this if you ask me. Needs to check out the MK's level. Now the human player going for the DK at getting at pretty low mana if you ask me. All those spellbreakers charging up those lows, and the paladin went down. No mana with the DK. That does leave all the other units open for attacking. All the other fiends can just die easily, all the other heroes can die easily if they're just nuked over there. But human player just proving dominant over here and just managed to scare away the undead player. Undead player forced to TP back to the base. MK is still at level 2, and yeah, that is what is holding the human player back. And there's almost like no creep camps over here, one over here and one here. That's all that's left over this map, and that's all that human player can actually go for, is getting trying to get all the experience for the MK. Not even getting much experience over here, but he might just get to level 2. He level 3, that I mean. He will get to level 3 if he creeps out this camp. He might even get to level 4, and that's just what he needs at the moment. He did manage to save the expansion, and oh my, the undead player seems to be going for no, just change direction. Actually, just waited over the shop to get some items, which some invulnerability for both heroes actually. DR, oh my, DR is almost level 5 as well. If the DR reaches level 5, I don't see any way by which the human player can survive this game. Yeah, and the end player once again going towards the human main, gonna be getting a few blows over the auto elemental. Human player getting inside his base from that. Actually, the altar was over here, and it seems like the altar opening just saved the human player over there. I don't know, this is a pretty bad opening for him to enter, even though would have taken a lot of time than that. And then we're getting inside the human expansion, and the human worker is actually repairing that. Here comes the paladin and the human player just sandwiching away and oh my god. MK just died over there. The paladin could have used a holy right over there, but it doesn't seem like the human player was fast enough. Now going after right out, there's a fiend. Fiend's gonna be taking out the one by one, and there goes down the archmage. Archmage just went down right then, and the other player will be winning this game most probably. And if the paladin dies right over here, this is GG. Paladin is just getting paladin just got to level 4 over there, and right now the other player just getting backing out a bit, getting very front and just trying to take out all the units that's as many as units can. And oh my, level 6 DK, level 6 DK, and we know what's coming. If he uses a mana pot, gets inside and uses that ultimate spell, this is GG for the human player. No chance for him, no chance over here for him his survival, and actually just lost some good amount of mana over there. He needs to use that spell. Come on, we wanna see it. We know, we wanna see it. And actually using a death coil over the lich over there. Lich also at level 6. Oh my! And I wouldn't be surprised if the DR gets to level 6 as well. And oh my, the DK died. DK just died over there at the last second, and well, the human player may just have a chance of survival. Going after the lich using personal invulnerability, and right now not going after the DR surrounded. DR has nowhere to go. Paladin down, MK almost on MK down. MK taken out, and the DR just managed to escape with that MK kill. Lich now going escaping a little. All the heroes are at level 6. Wait, the DR just needs one more, a little or one or two more kill will get to level 6, while the lich now going back a bit. Paladin, only the paladin is the only hero alive over here for the human player. Both of the other heroes died due to some a little miss micromanagement, few late clicks if you ask me, because I do believe he had everything that he needed to save it. And oh my, DK has been towered back. Although he did not, it doesn't have that mana pot. He used it over there. But this game will probably be going for the under player if you ask me. The human player has a very slim chance of survival, and once on more of these worker on a wall of that spell worker down, and there goes the GG. Good game, well played by both players. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and experiencing this very epic game. StormyZ over and out.